Good evening, guys. It's been a hell of a day. The Rogue Project has hit a few stumbling blocks, well, brick walls along the way. Um, One of the biggest is, well, of course it's the biggest, is the Vortex drive. It's never been done in a car before, and it's questionable on whether or not it's even been done in an aircraft. But the theories are sound. Anyway, my problem is the production of materials for the drive itself. If I go the route of the transmission, which would ultimately make sense because you would want the vehicle to slow down as you change gears and so on. I have a huge problem with the amalgamation effect of aluminum and mercury. The mercury is a vital component in creating the inertia that creates the kinetic energy field that will propel the vehicle. However, that's going off of an old school thought that Hitler's researchers came up with, that we need an agitator in order to move the mercury. I have seen evidence that we actually don't need that agitator, that we can create a vortex with the mercury using a magnetic field. Whether or not that magnetic field creates enough inertia in that mercury to actually increase speed is another story. I'm running theoreticals right now with the computer. If that's the case, and that's what we need to do, we may have just changed the world. But these materials are expensive. I'm going to leave a link for our new store in the comment or in the description section below. Please shop around. I'm not asking for donations. I'm asking for you to support us. Shop around. Buy what you need. Okay, guys. Let's change the world. Whoa. Good morning, guys. It's 3:30. I just got done running computer simulations on a new theory about creating a magnetic vortex instead of using an agitator. The results were not good. The most amperage that I could get with the conditions that would be necessary to actually propel the car was only 60 amps. So I'm going to have some kind of agitator. However, the magnetic vortex is a viable option. Even still. However, I do need the vortex drive to be part of the transmission, and that's going to take some calculating. I am so tired. The reason that this is so important to me is because the petroleum industry has basically become the driving force for the world's control over our slaves. And I don't like being a slave. That's why I push knowledge of survival and everything else. This is going to be a challenge, a very expensive venture. I'm doing it out of my own pocket for the most part, but I'm trying to raise money through a store that will be in the description. If you want to support me, you can use Patreon. You can also use the GoFundMe. The idea of buying the land is put on hold. I'm going to actually use the land that I already own in Oklahoma. So the GoFundMe isn't as relevant as the Patreon page. Right now I haven't updated anything on GoFundMe. So yeah, that's what I got. I gotta get some sleep. Good night, guys. Okay, guys, I'm at the post office. I haven't gotten my mail in months. And it's starting to piss me off because the post office box that I'm paying for is not getting my mail. Living off the grid, you depend on snail mail. And this is actually affecting my business, so it's pissing me off. Alright. Apparently I went to the wrong post office. 136 in Mill Point. I'm not sure where it is.
What's that?
I'm the name on it.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm on the way there. But I've got to start getting my mail because I've got product and stuff that's supposed to be shipped to me. I've got credit cards that are waiting for me. I mean, this is important. I live off the grid, but I'm still part of society, which is kind of a paradox. Yeah, my car can do everything. Filter my water, produce solar power, everything you can think of. But at the same time, my mail is important to my personal upkeep, and I've got to do something with it. So I'm on the way to a post office I didn't even know existed, because for some reason I'm not getting my mail, and this is my livelihood. Okay, guys, I'm at the post office. I haven't gotten my mail in months, and it's starting to piss me off. So after driving everywhere, just to find this place, it turns out to be an annex of a post office for collecting mail in the middle of a strip mall located inside inside a convenience store. I am still in shock. Obviously they couldn't help me. They sent me to a completely different address that I'm about to go to now. And needless to say, I am already pissed. I hate this government already. I hate dealing with bureaucrats, and I really, really can't stand snail mail. But I'm still trying to work within society. So if I'm going to succeed with what I'm trying to do, I have to get this fixed. And I only have today to do it, and it's really getting annoying. Okay, I'm going to go to 401 Northeast 136th Avenue. That is actually close to where the place that I just left. Apparently, post office representatives need a lot more training. Yeah, taxpayers' dollars at work. Well, I'm here. This place actually makes sense. It's huge. I'm really hoping that I can fix this today. Wish me luck. No help there. All they did was have me fill out a form saying that I lived there, and that I wanted to receive mail there, and that was it. No explanation as to why the post office is sending the mail back to the sources or anything. We pay for these services through our taxes. And explain to me again why we do so? Yeah. I absolutely hate this government. These are worthless bureaucracies. There's no reason for them. They don't pave the roads. They don't maintain anything. Certainly don't defend us. It's up to us, guys. It's time to take over. Viva la revolution. A police car just pulled up at the share house. I think I'm actually going to watch a raid. I'm not sure. They just like to harass the homeless. That's all. Not really sure. He's not doing anything right now. And I've got messages. Well, rather than waste footage space, I'm going to let you go, and I'll update you and hopefully get the camera up as things go down. Well, something's happening. The police car moved forward, and the guy got out. He's starting to look around. I think he's actually looking for somebody. In most cases, it's just a matter of harassment, but it has been known that these guys will steal if they're desperate. So, I don't know. We'll see. Well, back in the basement, laying on a cot. It's nice to actually get off my feet. As you saw, I didn't actually get a whole lot done as far as getting any information as to why the post office is sending back my mail back to the senders. But time will tell with that. The police officer at the share house did end up arresting somebody, which is par for the course. There's always one bad apple that makes a reputation for a whole group. But for the most part, the people that are homeless in Vancouver are homeless because they can't afford the obscene cost of rent. And a lot of them have figured out it's just plain stupid to pay as much as a mortgage for a one-bedroom apartment when all they need to do is pay a cost of a gym membership to do their personal hygiene and pay for a laundromat to do their laundry. Most of them have given up. There is no reason for the prices that people are charging nowadays. The city hates it because they're losing tax revenue from the owners of these properties, but that's what it is. Anyway, guys, you like my content? Subscribe. Hit that bell. You want to support me? Support Anarchy Empowered as a movement. There's all kinds of ways listed in the description below. We have a new store to buy all kinds of things. So yeah, please look at the link, shop around, support us. It's always a pleasure.